Hello students. Today I will explain the concept of matrix multiplication with a simple analogy of trains picking up passengers at stations, and I will also try to show you where students commonly make mistakes, which is what I have observed in my recent classes. So let us start with taking matrix A, which is a 3 by 2 matrix. So when I say 3 by 2, it means 3 rows and 2 columns. Multiplied by B, which is a 2 by 2 matrix. So let's write that down here at the bottom, 3 by 2 and 2 by 2. So these are your 3 rows and these are your 2 columns. Similarly, 2 rows, 2 columns. Now, the very first concept you need to check in matrix multiplication is the number of columns of matrix A, which is this one, which is 2, has to match with the number of rows of matrix B, which is this one, 2 and 2. In this case, only a matrix multiplication is possible. If you have a 3 by 2 matrix and a 1 by 2 here, then matrix multiplication is not possible. So please keep that in mind. So this, let us cancel it out. I will explain why I'm cancelling that out later on. Now let us carry on with the multiplication. A into B. Now, let me take an example of a train. Let us take the row 1 as train 1, row 2 as train 2, row 3 as train 3, and this is station 1 and this is station 2. Now, let us also mark this as a circle, this as a square, and circle, square. I will explain the reason for this in the next step. Now, let us take the multiplication. Now, basically, the train has to pick up all the passengers, the train 1 has to pick up all the passengers from station 1. So, what you just need to do is multiply the circle with the circle, add it with the square with the square. Let me show you that here. 2 into 3 plus minus 5 into 4. So as you can see, I have multiplied the circle with the circle and the square with the square. So the train 1 has gone to station 1 and picked up all its passengers. So that is a simple analogy which you need to take into consideration. Now let us mark this as one term in green circle. Let us go to now the train 1 goes to the second station. Again, let us mark this as a circle and this as a square. Repeat the same step again with this station. So you have 2 into minus 1 plus minus 5 into 5. Let us take this as the second term. Now as you can see, the train 1 has completed its journey completely, so you can now close this bracket out here. Let us go to the second train and repeat the same process again so that you have a better understanding. Let's mark the circle and the square. So you have minus 3 into 3 plus 1 into 4. Now this train 2 also goes to station 2, which will be into minus 1 plus 1 into 5. Let's mark that term again in green, just so that you have a better understanding of this. So similarly, the train 3, which is this, goes to station 1, picks up all the passengers, and goes to station 2, picks up all the passengers. So you got to repeat the same step as what you did for the previous 2 trains. 4 into 3 plus 7 into 4. You have 4 into minus 1 plus 7 into 5. Now this completes your matrix multiplication. As you can see, this resulting matrix will have 1, 2, 3 rows and column 1 and column 2. Now let us simplify this further. So 2 into 3 is 6, minus 4 into plus minus 4 into 4, minus 5 into 4 is 20. So you have this. 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. Minus 5 into 5 is minus 25. Minus 3 into 3 is minus 9. Plus 4. Minus 3 into minus 1 is 3. Plus 1 into 5 is 5. 4 into 3 is 12. Plus 28. Then you have minus 4 plus 35. So finally you get the final answer for this particular minus 14, minus 5, 40, minus 27, 8, 31. This is your final answer. So as you can see, this is a 3 by 2 matrix, the final resulting answer. Now, you can make one more check. If you remember, I had cancelled here and here. So basically, a multiplication of 3 into 2 matrix with a 2 into 2 matrix should give you a 3 into 2 resulting matrix, which is what you have obtained here, which means the format is correct and you have got the right answer. So this, students, is the concept of matrix multiplication. I will also try to show you where students generally go wrong so that you don't repeat the same mistake and you're able to solve matrix multiplications in a better fashion. Let us take the same 3 by 2 matrix again. So this is a 3 by 2 matrix into B, which is a 2 by 2 matrix. So when you multiply it, generally what students tend to make a mistake is they end up separating the terms, as you can see in what I'm writing. So on and so forth. So as you can see, this is clearly wrong for many reasons. One, if you see, I'll mark this as train number 1, and this is station number 1. Clearly, this train number 1 has not picked up all the passengers in station number 1. So as you can observe here, there is a separation out here, which means this should have been one term, whereas it has been separated. Also, the another way to check this and stop yourself is if you have observed, I had mentioned to you that a multiplication of a 3 by 2 matrix and a 2 by 2 matrix, the resulting product should be a 3 by 2 matrix. However, in your particular case, we are having 1, 2, 3 rows, correct? However, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, which is incorrect. So this resulting matrix is going to be a 3 by 4 matrix, which is not the correct answer. So keep in mind this common mistake which is committed by students and avoid yourself from going forward. I hope this video helps you understand matrix multiplication in a better fashion. If you have any questions or queries, please don't hesitate to contact me on my below email address. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel, as I will be putting up more educational math videos in the coming days. Thank you very much for listening.